to my channel Astro Devanita of Vedic Astrology. So today I came here with a new topic which I will discuss today, which is on Vedic astrology and mental health. So before I start with this topic, I would request you to kindly click the red bell icon below and subscribe to my channel to get further videos related to this topic. So now I am starting with this topic. So Vedic astrology and mental health is our today's topic. So what is mental health? Mental health includes our emotional, psychological and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel and act. It also helps to determine how we can handle stress, relate to others and make choices. Mental health is important at every stage of life. Some of the main groups of mental health disorders are: the first mental health disorder is mood disorder. Now what is mood disorder? Mood disorder is a disorder such as depression or bipolar disorder, where a person feels very bad with respect to his or her mood, or his or her mood changes with time. The second one is anxiety disorder. The third one is personality disorder. The fourth one is psychotic disorder such as schizophrenia. The fifth one is eating disorder. Now, in Vedic astrology, each planet and the house, they inhibit and signify certain troubles or good forebodings. So as we know that in Vedic astrology, Sun is our soul, Moon signifies mind and Mercury stands for logic and intellect. Jupiter is seen for maturity or wisdom. Now if these four planets are afflicted in the horoscope, chances of mental illness may increase in a person's life. Now apart from that, the fifth house of the horoscope, which is the fifth house from the ascendant, has a special role to play in judging mental disorders. This house signifies fascination, thinking and logic. Affliction to the fifth house and the fifth lord may indicate problems with respect to logic or thinking process of the mind. Now Rahu, which is an illusionary planet in Vedic astrology, also if placed in the ascendant house in your birth chart or having an aspect on the moon in some way or the other, then mental health disorders can happen. Now when any malefic planet like Rahu, Ketu or Saturn aspect the moon, you will face some mental troubles in your life. If moon is positioned any of the malefic houses, that is 6th, 8th, 12th, it can also cause mental abnormalities as well. So what are the planetary positions for the causes of mental health issues like depression, schizophrenia, insomnia or phobia? As we know that Rahu and Ketu are imaginary planets and thus signifies illusion and confusion. So if they are in conjunction with your moon in the birth chart, or if it is aspecting your moon in some way or the others, and then you are likely to develop mental illness which can cause delusions, unease, absurdity, phobias and problems like schizophrenia or insomnia. If afflicted by Saturn, Moon's negative influence can increase the stress levels, leading to acute depression as well. You will always be surrounded with negative thoughts and become a pessimist, losing the hope and zeal to live life to the fullest. Now what will happen if your Mercury is under bad influence? An afflicted Mercury makes a native restless or short-tempered. According to Vedic astrology, Mercury signifies sharp memory and great communication skills. So, if it is in an afflicted state, it will adversely impact these areas, leading to loss of memory and fanatic tendencies. Such individuals may develop problems like amnesia and OCD, which is also known as obsessive compulsive disorder. It stands for the mystic reason that the cosmic Lagna, Rashi, which is Mesh or Aries, forming the head of the Kalpurusha, is an important key to unveiling things related to all particular heads, so to speak, on planet Earth. All heads, irrespective of nationality, race, color, caste and so on, are controlled and formed by the universal archetypal head quality loaded in Mesha. Now, irrespective of where Mesha happens to fall in a given horoscope, its affliction or its strength have to be judged if overall mental status is being evaluated. As a logic corollary, Mangal or Mars, the lord of Mesha, is to be seen as well. It is no surprise that in head injuries and matters pertaining to human heads, Mesha plays an important role, which is also known as Aries. There is a mature system of judgment of these complications in Vedic astrology. The horoscope, the divisional charts and the running dasha system which is going on all help in giving a good overview of different aspects of life. Now I will tell you something about our chakras and mental health. Now the chakras that are most affected by mental health like depression, anxiety, etc. are number 1, which is the sacral chakra. So if your sacral chakra is affected or somehow weak, then you may have loss of interest in activities you once found pleasurable. It also affects sleeps and feeling well rested. The feeling of safety is lost. You feel overwhelmed or threatened in some way. Secondly, the solar plexus chakra, which affects one's self-worth with your ego taking over. Your personal power is drained and you have a fear of judgment from others, and you may tend to have stomach problems as well. Thirdly, the heart chakra. The level of your self-love drops when your heart chakra is affected or weak. Fourthly, the throat chakra. You may become silent about your feelings. Fifth is third eye chakra. If it affects concentration plus trusting your intuition as well. Now Vedic astrology emphasizes the role of karma or deeds of present and past lives on the health of a person. Most of the mental maladies prevalent around us may be due to karmic issues. If steps are taken to reduce or nullify such issues by prescribed methods, it may help the patient as well. The primary astrological remedies for mental tensions are many. Now I will tell you some of the remedies regarding these mental health issues. So, firstly, you can worship or chant the mantra related to the affected planet which is causing mental health issue. Secondly, you can wear the moon yantra permanently to keep this mental stress away. Thirdly, donating of silver and other associated metals which will help you as astrological remedies for mental tension. Regular worship of sun, the moon and the Mercury with flowers, sweets and incense will also help you a lot. Last but not the least, drink lots of water every day. It will help you to keep your mind cool. So, I came with an end with the YouTube video on mental health and Vedic astrology. So I will come with a new video on this topic on another topic very soon. So till that time, thank you and goodbye, and don't forget to subscribe my channel to get further videos related to this topic as well. Thank you.